Smoky burnout time?
So Adam and Cliff here from QA1 talking about this Suburban?
1972 GMC Suburban. It has a 1968 front end, so that might fool a couple of you, but it is a 72 technically.
Okay. How much of this truck is this truck?
Well, about the bottom 1 foot of it was rusted and completely gone when I purchased it. A lot of closet rod hangers, fiberglass, hopes and dreams holding it together. So I just decided to hack and slash, remove the floor, and start fresh. I pulled the whole body off with a very janky 2x4 crane setup that I had, put some casters on it and slid it into my third stall of the garage so I could get to the whole frame and mechanical side of it. Peeled everything out and sent it off to sandblasting and powder coat.
And this is what we have
and
now?
This is where we're at 3 years later.
So is this like the first time you've gone this deep into a truck? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I started off doing a lot of snowmobile projects, and even further back than that. Kevin Bass, my high school tech ed teacher, absolutely where so much of my mechanical capabilities started. He gave me free rein in the shop. Amazing experience, learning the machinery, learning how to TIG weld, all that stuff. He had a chopper program that I was able to help out with, as well as a high mileage vehicle. So got a ton of hands-on experience as a high school kid, just accelerated through college and to here at QA1. The bodywork was not my concern. I wanted it to mechanically be sound.
Sure.
So all new brakes, engine, drivetrain, it's all updated and modern.
But it runs, drives,
Yeah.
cruises down the road, even...
We may have a couple things missing that, the creature comforts that certain people like, but it's 95 degrees outside and that's pretty good air conditioning going on.
Sure.
Bought it from a guy in New Richmond, Wisconsin, and I just went to town right away. I pulled everything off within a month, and I had it off to powder coat in no time at all. Man, did things slow down after that. I went to SEMA. I procured my engine from a gentleman that works with us here at a blackjack table from SEMA. So that was a good little adder to the
build list?
Yeah, to the build list. 6-liter LS.
Okay.
And then I also got a transmission from him as well. Just seemed to make sense to buy the whole package.
I know you mentioned that you have kids and wanted to get them involved, but are they going to be part of this project?
For sure. Actually, a lot of the time that I've spent building this, my kids have laid blankets down in the rear of this and they're playing with their iPads or playing games or reading books. There's footprints in the rust of the floor that you can take a look at that are clearly my daughter's feet that have been stomping around in there. So it's pretty cool. I'm not going for a perfect vehicle by any means, but I'm going to try to make it at least a little bit better. This side definitely has a little bit of jank to it. Got some spacers, 1/2-inch nuts, whatever. And the door might be a little bit loose at the moment. Hey, we lost one. Perfect. But it seals me up at least well enough.
Yeah.
Yep, all pretty much new. I put a new gas tank in, 21-gallon gas tank, new lights. I for sure wanted the tailgate as opposed to the barn doors, just from a usability standpoint. My family and I, we go camping, we go drive-in movie theater a ton, and having this open and available is gonna be so much fun when we go to Elko for a drive-in or whatever. Well, should we pop the hood?
Let's take a look.
All right.
Okay, so not from the 70s.
Definitely a little more modern. Again, mechanically, I wanted it to be sound and something I could rely on for long road trips. I went with a 6-liter LS. Again, I put a Stage 2 Brian Chili Racing truck cam version 2 in it. Phytech fuel injection system, CVF Racing accessory drive, and Willwood manual brake cylinder, or master cylinder. It honestly, everybody that's gone for a ride in it just has this ear-to-ear smile. It's an experience that they've never had before, especially people that don't ride motorcycles or whatever, with that free air feeling. It's something that you have to experience.
So I know you said you've had a lot of fun just ripping it around, a few hundred miles. Just overall, like with the wheel and tire package, I know you mentioned the rear suspension, front suspension.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
So the QA1 suspension that we have on it, I have double adjustable shocks, full front suspension, full rear suspension, obviously. When you go from driving kind of just a standard SUV, driving the kids around, and then you hop into this and it handles like a go-kart, there's just that trust in a vehicle that you can go into a roundabout and it bites the whole way. There's no squealing of tires. It's so much fun, even not going too fast, but being able to dive into a corner day to day. I will not necessarily autocross this. I will not necessarily drag race it. If I have the opportunity, I'll mess around with it, whatever. But that's not, again, the purpose of it. It is an enthusiast vehicle, and the car community that we have here in Minnesota is awesome. We have car shows every day of the week that we can go to and bop into, and having this available to go check out that community, I'm super excited for that opportunity.
Let's hop in and take it for a spin if you're game.
Sounds good.
This feels like my race car. Like it shakes. This is my new favorite thing in the whole world. I want to live here. Good on your side?
Yep. So the first to second, yeah. First to second, it'll chirp wheels every time.
Yeah?